Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turn 32 of Abysia. We found a boiling bog. Alright, so fire and water gem. This might be the first fire gem I've found site searching, which is really depressing. And one of our mages gets assassinated. So let's go ahead and check that out. So this one does have a Abyssian infantry bodyguard. Looks like a stalker that you would get from an event. Ethereal guy. Pretty cool, can scale walls. And gets hit by a fireball and dies, but does kill the bodyguard. And in response, we go after a Saromancer. This one has a twist fade amulet and a handful of acorns. And death mages are notoriously hard to assassinate, but we have the power of flight. Alright. So we can see the first one got negated, and then gets hit by the strong poison. So this guy is probably dead. The assassin's now almost dead. He's diseased and crippled. Saromancer is dead. And assassin is dead. Alright. But killing a Saromancer is definitely worth a demon bread, I believe. Saromancer is 210 gold. Demon bread is 80 gold. Alright. And let's see, we have a couple of fights. McCone takes out one PD. And takes out a bunch of Barbarian PD. We can take a look at this. Burning Pearl. So this guy's at 31 protection and 35 hit points. Now these guys do hit pretty hard, but they're going to need a pretty good roll to even do chip damage to this guy. His protection is just so high. And they're all burning themselves on the fire shield. So they do about 50% of his health and damage, but they end up routing. And let's see. So that was that. And then we have 3 fights in Brightwoods. So first up is TNN against Satis. So we have a bunch of dogs on the flanks. A Banshee with, or I guess just a Banshee. I don't know. Banshee. Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thunder Whip. And then we have a number of mages here. So the Sword of Justice guy, Mind Whip guy, Moonblade, Scepter, GSS, Scepter, Scepter, few Reborn, some Mummified Princes. These guys are from the Soul Trap, which is on... So we have some nature and air gems. Which one of you has that? Ah, so the Sword of Justice Thug has the Soul Trap. And what that does is it spawns some kind of like random mages. So you got an Earth 2 and a Fire 2 and a couple of Ghost Champions. Alright, he's got a line of Tuatha Warriors. And here we have the army of Satis, a bunch of slingers, some small parties of undead, and then in the back a bunch of elite warriors. Let's go ahead and check this one out. The dogs run forward. A party of them do try to run to the back, but they get caught on some of the commanders. So TNN loses 37 puppers, 8 Tuatha, kills 224 Satis troops, including 2 mages and 4 commanders, and 120 elite warriors. So that was already a solid victory. And then runs into TNG, who sends an army through there, bunch of footmen, some of these crabs, cave crabs. Now, notably, I think a lot of these footmen are starving, so they've got really terrible morale. And this is... Now, most of the dogs are dead, but we still have a line of Tuatha warriors. And the thugs have jumped in. We have a general rout amongst the TNG infantry. So in this one, TNN loses 10 Tuatha but gains 6 heavy footmen and kills 215 enemy troops, including 3 noble commanders. And then Zion also moves into Brightwoods this turn, but this time it's just a few mages. Maybe they were site searching. Maybe they were gonna try and rescue the troops trapped in that farmland. Who knows? But 1 more commander and 3 more mages down, this time for Zion, and TNN loses 3 Tuatha. And then in the Quaddle Swamp, we go ahead and take out a little bit of PD. And McCone moves against Helheim and kills 1 PD. In terms of events, we get some gems. Alright. So TNN went ham this turn, killed 3 different armies all at once in the Brightwoods. And so this turn, we've got a new Satis army showing up and a new TNG army showing up. This one is almost entirely the Terracotta troops. We're going to go ahead and try to clean up all the Deep Raiders. So we've got a crew coming back here, a crew coming here, and here, trying to retake all these deep raided provinces. And we're generally starting to head north. Also, TNN got a Circle Master event. So we're going to move some troops to guard this. And we're going to go ahead and try and clear out a safer way home than going here with retreat orders. So, let's see. Yep. So I think that's most of it this turn. We're getting an Immaculate Shield for TNN. But hopefully we can join up all of our forces here and build a new army to help out TNN. Because he definitely took some attrition here, but he did wipe 3 enemy armies. So, well done, Arpathius. Keeping us in it, and I'll see you in the next one in turn 33. Have a good one.